Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and for people that are watching on the painted lines, I think I'm going to keep this one nice, short, and sweet. Not going to get too mad, not going to show that emotion because, to be honest, the Phillies really just don't deserve it. They don't. They don't deserve my patience. They don't deserve my emotion. They don't deserve any emotion from any Philadelphia fan at this point. Because it's just so laughable. It's so sad how pathetic this team is. It is. How many implosions, just how they can't, for some reason, when something goes wrong, it just spirals and continues to spiral out of control so long. It just does. It's so bad. It's brutal to watch. It's unwatchable baseball. And the saying how good teams find ways to win, well, bad teams find ways to lose. And the Phillies, they are a very bad baseball team. The way this team is built, it's not good. It doesn't work. They're terrible defensively. They're so inconsistent offensively. Their bullpen sucks. And their starters, besides Zach Wheeler, are very inconsistent. Aaron Nola, very inconsistent this season. Zach Eflin, inconsistent. The 4 and 5, you just flip a coin. You don't even know who's going to be. Spencer Howard, I have no idea what this team is doing to him, and it's probably proving that he sucks. They're ruining that kid. They definitely are. Your fourth guy, Vince Velasquez, it's literally just a flip of a coin with him, whatever. What he's going to be every night, and who knows. But he is what he is. This entire shakeup, the entire makeup of this team is terrible. It just is. Rhys Hoskins sucks defensively. Alec Bohm is horrendous defensively. As much as promise that kid has with the bat, he sucks defensively. He is terrible. He makes the easiest ground balls look impossible to make. He just does. The simplest of plays are impossible for him to make. And you can pray enough that the universal DH, comes to the National League soon. Because Alec Bohm does not have a future as a Gold Glove defenseman. I kid you not. It is bad. It is bad. And for how good Aaron Nola started this game, having 10 plus strikeouts in this game, he imploded in the fifth inning. He imploded. I have no idea. And for the fact that most people are saying, well, Aaron Nola threw good pitches, they were just weak, choppy hits that the Marlins, they were hits. Give credit to the Marlins. They were good pitches by Aaron Nola, but there were even better hits by the Marlins. They managed to get to those pitches. They put them out into a place in the field where the Phillies could not get the ball. And they executed on those opportunities. They scored runs. They got to Aaron Nola. Credit goes both ways. Aaron Nola, for as good as he was to start this game, he sucked in the fifth inning. He did. He sucked. Pitch count was way too high early in this ball game, getting into way too many full counts. Marlins batters consistently fouling the ball off. It wasn't good. It wasn't good regardless of how many strikeouts he had in this ball game. He had 11 strikeouts. Wasn't a good ball game from Aaron Nola. Definitely nowhere close to what he did last week against the Mets. Definitely nowhere close. He needs to be better. But right now, Aaron Nola, he's just been so inconsistent this year. You don't know what you're going to get from him. Basically, like this entire team, the only guy that had a really good day at the plate today was Bryce Harper. Hit 2 bombs. And yet again, both of those were solo home runs. No one wants to get on base for Bryce Harper. No wonder why his RBI count is so low, because no one's getting on base. He's hitting all these home runs. No one's on base. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing at this point. And then you're bringing in Neftali Feliz, a guy who hasn't pitched in the majors since 2017. He pitched in the Reds game, gave up that grand slam to Castellanos, and he gives up a couple of more runs. His ERA is 36 in the 2 appearances that he has had this season in the past week. Well, not even the past week, the past couple of days. His first 2 appearances, his ERA is a 36. That is trash. That is trash. I don't know why Joe Girardi thought it was going to be a good idea to go to him out of the bullpen in that tough situation. But, Joe Girardi has been making terrible decisions this entire season. It's reality at this point. It's reality. And I guess to quickly, even though I said this was going to be short and sweet, let's quickly go over the game to see how everything went out of control. So, Joe Panik in his first at bat in a Marlins uniform. He goes deep off Aaron Nola in the second inning to make it 1-0 Marlins. Bryce Harper responds immediately the next inning, hitting an absolute bomb off the center field wall to tie the ball game up at 1. Nick Maton then gets an RBI double later that inning, scores Andrew McCutchen and Alec Boehm, makes it a 3-1 Phillies lead. And then so long later, Odubel Herrera gets a sacrifice fly to score Nick Maton, making it a 4-1 ball game. Then Adam Duvall in the top of the fourth inning hits an absolute bomb to left field, lands in the second deck out of all places, cuts the lead in half, makes it 4-2 Phillies. Phillies immediately respond in the bottom of the fourth inning. Gene Segura gets an RBI single right up the middle of the plate, scores Nick Maton, makes it a 5-2 ball game. Phillies get that 3-run cushion right back. Top fifth, this is where everything goes downhill for Aaron Nola. Sierra singles, Jazz Chisholm strikes out, so you get 1 out right there. And then you get the second out of the inning when starting Marte grounds out, but then Garrett Cooper gets an RBI single, which scores Sierra to make it a 5-3 ball game. Adam Duvall gets a single, so you got 2 runners on. And then there was a little bit of a delay. Aaron Nola still on the mound. Miguel Rojas battling this entire at bat. Then he gets an RBI single, which scores Garrett Cooper, makes it a 5-4 ball game. And then Jesus Sanchez gets an RBI single, which ties the ball game up at 5. Ridiculous at this point, definitely is. Another mound visit. Joe Girardi looks to go to Natali Feliz. Joe Panik gets an RBI single. Sandy Leon gets an RBI double, which scores more runs, makes it an 8-5 ball game. Then they finally get out of the inning. It's just bad. It's so bad. So bad. A rain delay was also in the process during this ball game too. I think had to be like a half-hour rain delay at most. It was coming down. But then you go to the top of the 6th inning, Garrett Cooper gets another RBI single. Hector Neris sucked in this ball game as well. Makes it a 9-5 ball game. Miguel Rojas reaches because Alec Boehm cannot feel the ball whatsoever. Makes it a 10-5 ball game. Bryce Harper doing what he does. He hit another bomb into the right field second deck, making it a 10-6 ball game. Jesus Sanchez responds immediately the next inning, though, off Connor Brogdon. Makes it an 11-6 ball game. And that's how your game ends. Another wasted opportunity from this team. I won't even say a wasted opportunity. This ball game just sucked. It flat out sucked. This team sucks. It does. It does. Going to the stat lines for this ball game, there's a lot of stats, especially on the pitching side. Aaron Nola only goes 4 2/3 innings, 9 hits allowed, 7 earned runs, 11 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. Terrible performance out of Aaron Nola. I don't care if he has 11 strikeouts in this ball game. Not good. Not good at all. Natali Feliz records an out, 2 hits, 1 earned run allowed because a couple of those earned runs were base runners from Aaron Nola, so most of those don't get charged to Feliz. He also recorded a strikeout as well. Hector Neris goes an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs allowed, 1 error, or 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. De Los Santos comes in, pitches an inning. He was probably the only guy to actually do solid out of the bullpen. Brogdon comes in, allows 2 hits, 1 earned run. Bradley comes in for the 9th inning. He also had pitched a solid 9th inning as well, so only 2 relievers came in and did a good job, I would say. I definitely would say. Going to the batters. Odubel Herrera, 0 for 4 with an RBI on that sac fly. Gene Segura goes 1 for 5 with an RBI. G2 Realmuto goes 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Bryce Harper goes 3 for 5 with 2 home runs on the day. Andrew McCutchen goes 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Alec Boehm goes 1 for 3 with a walk. Brad Miller goes 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Rhys Hoskins came in halfway through this ballgame. He went 0 for 2 as well. Nick Maton goes 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And then Aaron Nola goes, he actually had 2 walks in this game, so his plate appearances technically don't count. Jankowski also had a pinch hit opportunity. He went 0 for 1 as well. In terms of runners left in scoring position, the Phillies went 2 for 9 and left 7 runners on base. What more is there to say? What more is there to say? There just isn't. There really just isn't. I know I said I was going to keep this short and sweet. We're like on, the 10-minute mark at this point. I guess I'll try to end it off as quick as possible because I know majority of people are pissed off as well. You definitely are, and you have the right to be. You really do. The Phillies don't deserve anyone watching this team. They just don't. They're bad. And I have no idea where this team goes. I just don't. How do you approach the trade deadline? What do you do? My personal opinion, your roster doesn't work. It doesn't mix. Break it down. Break it down and start over once again. Because even though, honestly, I don't see that as realistic, I just don't. It's not realistic to trade everyone on this roster. It's not going to happen. That's what I want, but it's not going to happen. So I have no idea how this team is going to play through. I just don't. Whatever it is, it's going to be pathetic. It's going to be unwatchable. It's going to be laughable. That's all it's going to be. And I guess we're here for it the rest of the way, depending on how it goes. So that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts, everyone? Don't forget to leave your comments and opinions down in the comments section. As always, don't forget to drop a like on this video. And for people that are tuning in on the Painted Lines, don't forget to subscribe to the channel here at TTP Sports, where you can ravish in the pain all together. And then for people that are on my channel, don't forget to check out the Painted Lines. All of their stuff is going to be in the link in the description below. Also, check out Broads Media, the website too. The links will be in the description below as well. Also, the links for Flyer to Podcast merchandise website and Flyers Nitty Gritty, all are going to be in the description below. A lot of stuff in the description below. Definitely go check them out. And just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, everyone. And I will see you next time. Pain.